I like to say to my fans, I'm sorry, I'm new at this. Uh, this is why I hope y'all call in. I'm not a professional media guy. I'm just a guy. So, and I have technical difficulties at times, but I'm gonna get better at this as time go on. Feel free to even send me some technical advice in getting this together. I would welcome that. See, I'm open to learning. But I think I was talking about Robert De Niro, and he, uh, he know this guy. If he telling us this guy dangerous to other people around this country, we ought to be listening seriously. Seriously, especially black people. We ought to be listening. This guy is dangerous to us. And us that's just working every day, we can't leave this country. This is our home. You know, I know we call ourselves, we don't know if we want to be black Americans or African Americans. We are black Americans. We're not African Americans. We black Americans. That's our descent. But we've been here 500 years. We ain't going nowhere. Where we going? You ain't going back into North Africa. You don't want to go back to North Africa. We stuck here. We're a whole different kind of community or lost people or whatever you want to call it. This is our home. And we better be ready to defend it under any circumstances. There is nowhere for black Americans to go. So if something go down in this country, we're going to have to talk our way out, find our way out, or whatever the case may be. This is it. We stuck here just like the Indians that was here before anybody. And we come right behind them, and we better get ready and be prepared for any circumstances or environment that come up on us, because there's nowhere for us to go, and we ain't never going back. We better get that in our mind, and we better listen to good people like Robert De Niro that's trying to tell us what's going on in this country. And quit and get off this thing that we are on, especially those blacks with money or feel that they make it and they're not giving anything back. That breaks my generation's heart. Y'all not doing what y'all need to do on the next level. So we need to understand that and really listen to people like Robert De Niro, or people who want to destroy this country. So, and destroy democracy and try to uphold, forget, regardless of what the forefathers of this country did or whatever, you hear it all the time. They had slaves, yada, yada, yada. But the concept of what they was trying to do and try to make this country to be, you read the Constitution. That's probably one of the greatest documents that was ever written in the concept as a nation. No other country in the history of the world tried to make America or make a country like America. It's an idea, it's a concept, never been done. And we're a young country. We're a young nation. We ain't even 300 years old. You look over in England and them, they're 1,000 years old. You go to the Middle East, they 4,000 years old. Look what they done. So they want to destroy before we even get our foot wet. So we need to understand that. And black people in this country, we the greatest, I don't like to say the word race, but we the greatest people that would ever came to be. And maybe that's why people hate us so much. We're the greatest athlete. If we ever get our hand in business like we do sports or anything else, man, we'll turn this country around and the economics of it. We become entrepreneurs, and we put in it. Well, we put in. But we put in the sports. We put that kind of effort into big business. we'd be unstoppable. The energy, the creativeness. That's probably why they keep us out, because they already know that. You know, especially that sound. But anyway, let me move on. My next media person, who I totally disapprove of, is Steve Bannon. And as a black nation, we need to listen to this guy. Because he'll tell us what they're trying to do in this country is trying to get back in. You know, they want to purge this government. They're going to fire everybody. They're going to put in those MAGA nuts and the maggots, the maggot nuts and the maggots. And they're going to try to turn this country into whatever. And they want power so bad, and they're so unjust and so hateful, we would never recognize this country, and black people would be in trouble in this country. Black Americans would be in trouble in this country. And we need to recognize that and see what's going on in this country and just listen to him and see what they're trying to do. They even got a project called Project 25 where they want to put all these nuts in the different offices to make sure Donald Trump never get out. They did it in Hungary, so that's their model, and we need to recognize that. So, you know, we really need to take a look at that. And this guy talking some crazy stuff. You know, he was around for the first term of Trump, and somehow, I don't know, he left or got fired. I can't remember. But listen to this guy. He's a dangerous guy. He'll tell us what they're trying to do if they win. And they got a roadmap. And they got a blueprint. And as a black nation, we need to look at that. And Americans. But as a black American, we really need to take a look at that. And this ain't about me. This is about my children and my grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Because I really think they not paying attention. We need to emphasize that and really, really get them involved. See, at my age, I can't do the heavy lifting and walking. I paid those dudes already in the 60s and 70s. So if they turn to do the heavy lifting, and it's my generation, is to give them the wisdom that they need to get this done, and give them the insight and the forethought of what's going on, and by those that wish to destroy us, because that's their goal. As a black nation, we don't watch out. They'll be trying to put our grandkids back in slavery, some type of slavery, economic slavery, emotional slavery, where we'll never rise. And they got people and money that they pay just to think of this stuff. Not only to hurt us, but to take over America. We better watch the Indians that was here before us. They see it. It's how they protecting ourselves. And a lot of our white brothers and sisters see it too. You know, we got a lot of good white brothers and sisters, and Asian brothers and sisters, and Hispanic brothers and sisters in this country. And we all trying to get along and love one another and make this country live up to its creed in the Constitution. We'll get there, but we got to keep moving. And there's always those that want to destroy. And Donald Trump and the Republican Party today is part of that. So we need to understand that. And we need to be watchful. We need to get our kids involved in what's going on today. And that's all I have to say on this episode. And like I say, I'm new at this. I'm not a media guy, I'm just a regular guy. Trying to get my brothers and sisters, no matter your color or race, understand just hardworking people every day. Whether you're a Democrat or Republican, it's up to us to save this country on both sides with the extremism. It's up to us, And with God, we can get this done. God to lead us in the way is all written there for us. You know, we know the fruits of the Spirit, and if they ain't got that, they ain't for us. But anyway, thank you for listening. I'm gonna try to edit this as best I can. But send me some technical advice if you like, and we'll get back to that. Okay, have a blessed day.